Hey guys, welcome back to another Command & Conquer 3 Kane's Wrath video commentary, and Happy New Year. It's the first day of 2017. Well, it is for me anyway. I don't know about you guys. I'm in Australia, so we get 2017 much quicker than the rest of the world. But this video will probably be uploaded overnight, so you might not see this. Actually, you probably will see this on your New Year's Day as well. So I've been pretty busy, of course, but I've got home now, and I decided, you know what, I feel like making a VOD, so I'm going to make this video here because there's a replay on the tab that I saw, and I thought, you know what, this has got 4 good players in it, we're going to cast it. We have Cyberstorm and Phoenix, aka Nashington, versus JonyCalcinha2 and Panic. So we're going to jump in right now. We are on Ice Arena. Is that what it's called? I can never remember. I think it's Ice Arena. But if we jump over here, we're going to see playing as a GDI faction. No, it was a random, like all random factions, so there's no faction selection here. It's going to be Stephen Donald Nashington, aka Phoenix, as this GDI faction. What's he GDI vanilla? He is his GDI vanilla with his ally over here, which is going to be Cyberstorm, aka Cybercloud. He has also been dealt with a GDI faction of some type. He's going to be GDI vanilla, we can tell from the harvester there. He has a spike in the corner. Did Nashington draft an extra engineer? No, he didn't. They don't seem to realise there is an extra spike in the corner, and none of them have got it. So there you go. These guys maybe not playing this map as much as they should have been. On the other side here, we can jump across, and we can see playing here as the purple Steel Talons. It's JonyCalcinha from Brazil, or some country over there. I'm pretty sure it's Brazil. I really should know. He's been around for years. And Panic Burger, or Bart, or whatever his last name is. I think it sounds like Burger, so it looks like Burger. And he's going to be playing as Zocom. So Zocom and Steel Talons versus a double GDI. This is going to be really interesting because basically these guys here, Panic and Johnny, have the best of both worlds. They got the ridiculously OP armor and behemoth combos of the Steel Talons, and they've got the ridiculous Air Force and infantry of Zocom, and that's going to combine to be really difficult for the other guys to counter. Of course, they are GDI vanilla, so they have the best of both, well, sort of the best of both worlds. They don't really excel at anything. Essentially, Zocom have better air, and Steel Talons have better armor, and Zocom have better infantry, and Steel Talons have better anti-infantry. So really, you'd be looking at the Zocom and Steel Talons players to outperform the GDI guys here, but of course it does come down to skill, coordination, things like that. GDI is very well rounded, and they're a very powerful faction because of that. Battle mark is breaking out. Looks like Nash is going to actually dig into this area. He's even got a second rifleman squad coming in as well. He really could have split those apart. The other team here, Panic and Nash, sorry, not Panic and Nash, Panic and Johnny could have punished that, but unfortunately he's actually going to get away to the expansion as well. So he's going to see that, as expected, these guys are all ecoing. I mean, if you've got Zocom as one of your allies and your Steel Talons, probably not going to rush. Few peoples are coming out. I think that's because they think the blue Tiberium will be taken very, very quickly from Nashington and Cyberstorm here. Is anyone there? No one is there. Doesn't look like anyone's on their way there either. So we just have the expansions coming down. Cyber expanding here. Johnny is expanding down to the south side here. Battle markers raging across. It's just the scouts taking a swing at each other. Nothing fancy, nothing special at all. And look at this, because he's actually under attack. There's actually people's already here. So JonyCalcinha coming in and forcing Nash to actually pull his harvesters off the line. He's going to take a little bit of damage. Takes a swing, actually snipes down the pitbull. He won't lose anything in return, but he's forcing these harvesters off the line for quite some time, and he hasn't lost anything just yet, so that's very nice. And once again, forcing these guys off the line. Nash is probably a bit overdoing that. Not necessary, I don't think. He's got rocket squads and peoples there. He could have easily started harvesting for quite some time. Actually got a foxhole down in the Tiberium field just to be annoying. Beacons raging up here as well. Looks like an airfield comes down, but Cyberstorm is well aware of it. He's got a scout here, so he knows, hey, there may be some aircraft, but it is Zocom, so it's probably not going to be Orcas, because their Orcas are really expensive, and they never really guarantee a lot. I mean, they're very powerful, but you can just simply move your stuff out the way if you're paying attention. But nonetheless, they're more better in the super late game when you need that kind of massive power. But these guys here, Nash, just trying to push Johnny away. Johnny being ever so annoying with these forces here. Orca Strike comes in, Nash does the dodge. He actually moved that harvester. I believe he must have moved that harvester out of the way, unless it was just automatically filling up its tanks there. Johnny is doing a nice job of sniping down a handful of pitbulls, so he has actually picked off quite a number of Nashington's pitbulls. He's probably going to lose some now. We'll trade out 1 for 1 there again. So That was nice. Johnny delaying the expansion or harvesting the expansion for quite some time, sniping down a few pit bulls, losing almost nothing in return, except for maybe one, maybe two pit bulls. Hammerhead comes in, already has AP ammo and ceramic armor. Wow, Panic. He is not messing around. He's got both those upgrades already. And he's got double refinery as well. JonyCalcinha has also got double refinery going up to his tier 2. He's also going for AP ammo as well. He obviously is valuing that upgrade in this engagement here. Pitbulls are going to be firing off. Nash is trying to kind of sandwich him in here, but I think it's going to be a pretty fair trade. Actually, no, Johnny's forces or numbers have now been diminished to the point where Nash can actually just overrun them, I believe. And he will be sniping down the last few of these guys here. I don't think he's going to get another kill here. So, gets one more shot off. Not quite enough because that guy was a veteran. So, Nash actually has quite a number of pit bulls here, and there's actually Titans here, so he should be fine. There's a battle marker up here as well. Slingshot's coming in and engaging. Panic, what are you doing? He's obviously not paying attention. Will he lose a second one? No, he won't. Very lucky there. Ceramic armor, obviously extremely powerful. Titans managing to force back the pit bulls. Pit bulls don't want to engage. Battle markers all over the place here. Oh my god, there's orcas coming in. Panic is losing harvesters as well. He's going to lose another one. Yes, he will, but he does manage to snipe down quite a number of orcas. All those orcas get destroyed, and they were from Cyberstorm, so Cyberstorm took bit of a hit there, but Panic actually has tanks over here now, and he's only got pit bulls, and his Predator tanks now will actually come in and be able to do a lot of damage. He's trying to produce his own Predator tanks as well. Hammerhead does get sniped down. That obviously can do a decent amount of damage versus these pit bulls, but Panic is just causing problems. Orcas flying all over the place. It looks like more orcas have been constructed from Cyberstorm, but this time they have to be used for defense to try to repel this Predator tank attack, and with the rockets from the air, that's simply too much, and they are able to crush that attack before too much damage is done. Firehawks are up already. That Firehawk, will he get shot down? No, he will not, but I don't think he shoots one down, so I was going to say he sprayed his shot a fair, but he will get one kill. But Cyberstorm obviously has a double airfield. He's still trying to rebuild those. He's got a tech center. He's going for an upgrade from his tech center. Not 100% sure what that's going to be. We'll have to wait and see what's going to go on there. But he does have a lot of Predator tanks. Oh my god, Panic doesn't have anything over here. He doesn't have anything over here. Meanwhile, Titans are moving through to Nashville. That's an epic shockwave, but there's actually nothing there to capitalize on that, which is unfortunate. Meanwhile, he's actually moving these units in. The slingshots are going to force these Firehawks away. Do they even have Stratifighter? They do have Stratifighter. They could actually go down there. Oh, Panic is in so much trouble. So much trouble. Railguns is done for JonyCalcinha, so there you go. Actually coming in here. A lot of something blew up there. Not 100% sure what it was, but battle markers over here. Panic is in deep trouble now. He's got nothing. He literally has nothing to defend this with. He needs, like, this better be a sonic emitter, and it is a sonic emitter. He might be able to fend this attack off with the sonic emitter, but he's losing his refineries, which is critical. Air forces engaging over here now. More orcas getting shot down. Panic is trying to do as much damage as possible. JonyCalcinha has retreated. He's taking a little bit of damage over here. Looks like he used the RGA. I'm not 100%. No, he didn't use it. It's just the Zone Trooper effects there. He's got his own Marv out, but it's a Steel Talons Marv that's really weak. Panic's MCV is over here as well. He's going to have to deploy that. He's going to have to deploy. Oh my god, is he not? He's beaconing. Johnny's beaconing. He's like, what are you doing? Oh my god, he's just lost that. That is critical. Panic is just completely collapsing right now, and this game could be done and dusted. Panic is pretty much history. He just got completely shredded, and he doesn't even have an airfield. So these Firehawks, or if he's even got Firehawks, I don't know if he's even got them anymore. Cyberstorm has a pretty big army out here as well. Does he have an airfield? No, he doesn't. I can't even see if he's got Firehawks. I don't think he has. I think they must have been shot down because I can't find them anywhere on the radar. There's mammoth tanks here. They are taking a lot of damage. They do have adaptive armor. He's not engaging the adaptive armor, unfortunately. It could have absorbed so many more Orca missiles before going down. This other one here as well, of course, able to smash that. The Marv is actually doing a lot of work as well. And now he's coming in trying to destroy these harvesters. There's a lot to be shot at, and he will get a shockwave off on this Marv. This Marv is probably history now. A few Predator tanks, Cyberstorm moving some Predator tanks in as well. This one mammoth tank has managed to make his way in here. Actually snipes down the Juggernaut. And the problem is, though, he's got no AA. I mean, there's Firehawks here from Nash, and that means Orcas pretty much can just do whatever they want. Oh my god, he drafted. Oh, he actually shot the airfield down. That was a good shot there. He drafted a Space Command uplink. Actually gets destroyed because Johnny's got a foxhole right there. Battle markers over here as well. Tanks moving into Johnny's field. This is getting really, really, really messy. Really messy right now. Indeed, what's happening up here? Nothing's happening up there. Looks like it's just infantry squads. JonyCalcinha's attack is being blunted, but you know what? He's destroyed a lot of harvesters, and he might even get one more. I mean, the splash damage was real then, but I don't think it's going to be enough, though. And it looks like Cyberstorm's army will be cleaned up with the help of the infantry and the crushing from that behemoth. I believe he must have got a few crush kills there. JonyCalcinha's economy is in pretty much in good tact. He's got 3 ref here, and he's got quite a number of harvesters, so he's going to be okay. Nash is feeling it, though. There's actually a lone behemoth out here as well, and there's infantry over here from JonyCalcinha, not very strong infantry, mind you. Firehawks here from Cyberstorm. There's quite a lot of Firehawks, both sides building a lot of Firehawks here. We'll be shooting down a few more of those Orcas, do manage to snipe down one of those Harvesters. Battle markers over here, more Firehawks getting destroyed. Not sure what that was. I think it was just the infantry shooting him down here. Behemoth versus Juggernaut, but the Behemoth is already badly damaged. I don't think this is a fight he can win. If he was at full health, no worries. Behemoth has more armor. But in this situation, you're not going to happen. The infantry forces are moving in. Phoenix does actually take this husk for himself. The other husk will probably be destroyed with the crossfire here. Cyberstorm does have a Marv out, and he should be able to clean up these infantry forces here, and he will miss that. Firehawks get baited into the Orca strike there after it's already done its damage there, so they'll have to go back for some ammo. Hopefully nothing bad happens while that's happening. But Cyberstorm, actually, something's obviously happened over here that I haven't been watching, because Cyberstorm has virtually zero economy now. He's actually selling up his whole base. He really doesn't have anything here to defend against that. So, and Panic is recovering. Panic is decided to double War Factory. Okay, apparently he can double War Factory units now. So he's actually going to get a snipe on this one Firehawk, and that's important, you know. When the economies are the way they are right now, you can't afford to be losing high-tech units like that unnecessarily. Another Firehawk just getting back to base now. They do have Stratofighter, no hard points though. Hard points definitely helps out in the late game. MCV comes out. Obviously, Nash must have lost that at some point in time. Maybe he sold it to stop himself from dying. I must have missed that as well. What's going on? Have I gotten bad at commentary or something like that? Normally, I don't miss anything. But he looks like Cyberstorm has started another bombing campaign. Is going to try to shoot these guys down. Maybe one more hit on that Firehawk. Oh my god! Oh my god! Cyberstorm, you're flying right through these pipples. He's not even maneuvering them at all. He's going to lose another one for sure. Another one will go down. How much? What is the damage going to be like? No, he won't lose any more. But these pitbulls now. These pitbulls are going to be able to move in. There's an easy harvester kill. He's actually splitting his pitbulls into two groups. Battle markers over here as well. Shockwave comes down. Looks like JonyCalcinha. He's moving Behemoth into position. He should be able to clean this Marv up as well, which is going to be very nice. Meanwhile, the pitbulls are moving through the base area here. The Firehawks are forced off the deck. Battle markers raging over here. More infantry moving into position. What's happening over there? Nash is coming to try to rescue the Cyberstorm's Marv, but the EMP was just too much. Only gets a single shot off before he goes down. That EMP doing too much damage there. And Nash is going to try and engage. He's got two Juggernauts and two Behemoths, which are very nice. He's got a few ground forces to help protect them as well. But you know what? With the Marv there, JonyCalcinha could probably just charge into that and use this. He's not actually paying attention. He's just taking this damage from this flank here right now, not deciding to move anything. Firehawks come in. They level another refinery from Panic. I believe what he's building here is going to be another refinery. What's happening over here? Pitbulls are just causing mayhem in the back lines. They're not able to shoot down any more units by the looks of it. And here we go. He's finally realized they're being flanked. But I don't think that's going to be enough. These Behemoths managed to dodge, these Juggernauts managed to dodge a few shots here, and they need to start shooting right now. Gets one more shot off, should be able to finish that down. No, he loses both the Behemoth as well, but he smashes those Predator tanks. See you later. And ultimately with the Marv here, he will be able to clean up. The Marv is actually missing two hard points as well, which is quite bad. Juggernaut gets one more shot off before it goes down, but he should be able to clean these forces up before losing the Marv. No, there's actually another Juggernaut over here as well, so he's got to be careful. JonyCalcinha is just running his Marv in. He's going to lose this Marv. This one Juggernaut has the damage it needs to destroy this before that goes down. Beacon comes down over here. Panic just, no, sorry, that's Johnny just camping out. That's good. No AP ammo, by the way, from Cyberstorm. Not that he really needs it. I mean, Steel Talon's infantry don't have any armor upgrades. Bloodhounds comes in. It will be cleaning up the infantry. Maybe save a husk. No, he will drop that husk. He realizes that there is a barracks there as well. Both husks actually get dropped, so no more husks over there. Beacon comes down. Not sure what's happening over there. Tech Center may have been sold because there's a Grenadier squad there. I'm not 100% sure what was there. Panic has managed to somehow get two refs back up, and he's fencing them, but he's got no way to stop the Firehawks. There are definitely at least 5 of them out on the map somewhere from Cyberstorm. I'm just racking the radar right now, see if I can locate where they are. I've got no idea. Actually, no, these are Orcas. 2 of them are Orcas, so he's taken losses to the point where he can no longer bomb or one-hit bomb a structure like that. But he's going to come into the area where there's no double A. He's going to snipe this harvester down easily. No hard points though, so he'll be limited in the amount of harvesters he can get. In fact, he won't actually get another harvester. He doesn't have enough ammo to get another harvester, leaving that one in the red health here. Firing back at them, the rockets from the harvesters don't do a terrible amount of damage, so the pitbulls are really going to have to do the legwork there. Single double A battery, just trying to deter them. Firehawks are coming in though. There's 3 of them. They don't have hard points, which means they cannot one-shot a structure, or at least like an A-grade structure, whatever you call it. Oh my god, nice splash work there. Both upgraded power plants. They're $1,000 each, and he put some pretty serious damage on the refinery, and that will slow Panic down quite a bit there. Like an A-grade structure is like a refinery, a war factory, a tech center, something that requires 4 Firehawks to destroy, 3 if you've got hard points. But yeah, because he's only got 3 without hard points, he can't one-shot a structure like that, which is why he's gone for the power plants, because they can be destroyed. They're more like a B-grade or C-grade type structure, where they can be destroyed a lot quicker with Firehawks. Just a single Firehawk, or actually you need 2 Firehawks to destroy a power plant, 3 bombs, so if you have hard points, 1 Firehawk can dispatch that. Oh, managing to snipe that down. Look at the tower line, he's just sitting outside the range there. Cyberstorm not having a good time. More bombs come down, he will evac this area though, so he's stratifighting in and then flying out, but again, he's not doing anything about his fly out here. He's just flying straight back to base, and Panic, the amount of times he's had pit bulls right in the path of the retreat, he's managed to snipe them down. Looks like some forces over here. Did Johnny pull his infantry back? No, he must have just gone in, I reckon, because his infantry forces have disappeared, so he's obviously gone in at some point in time. Few orcas just chilling here. Cyberstorm actually only has 3 harvesters here, so one of them not really doing too much, just getting to work now. Nashington, what's he been doing? He's managed to clean the field up, and look at this, quite a number of juggernauts have been produced as well. He's actually got 3, he's got 6 of them, so that's nice, but he kind of, oh, he's got 7, he's just got them spread out everywhere. Maybe he's worried about a shockwave, maybe he's worried about his, yeah, he's worried about JonyCalcinha's Marv, and he's got 3 Behemoth. Behemoth will, of course, outperform juggernauts, but it does come down a lot to positioning, as well as the shockwave artillery, which Johnny does have access to. Nashington has it as well. You kind of have to have it in a GDI mirror, where you get in the late game, the Space Command uplink can decide who wins or loses the fight here. Hammerhead's coming in as well. Nash is forced to deploy there. Firehawks coming in. They actually bomb the war factory. They get it. Try to pack his MCV up to minimize damage, but it's not going to work like that. Only 3 Firehawks. He shouldn't have been able to one-shot that. It must have been already damaged, that war factory. I'm not sure if he actually sold it at the last second, not 100% sure. Just choosing to use the fence ability, because the fence ability is just annoying, because you need quite a lot of Firehawk bombs to destroy a fence structure. I believe you need at least 6 of them to destroy a fence structure. I think it's only 5 if you've got hard points there. Not 100% sure on those numbers, but it's definitely more than 4. So just say 5 with hard points, 6 without hard points. Beacons getting placed now. A few of these juggernauts, they're way out of their depth right now, and they will be taking some damage. Even if they're not destroyed, this damage is important, just because there's actually a slingshot riding through. I'm not sure where he's going. The damage is important. There's juggernauts flanking. This is dangerous for Nash. He actually managed to snipe one down. No, there is actually orcas here as well, and the orcas combined with the juggernaut flank are able to destroy all 3 behemoth, and that's a big threat. Completely neutralized there. Johnny's gonna have to pull back, but yeah, this is dangerous. Look how exposed these juggernauts are. These are some exposed juggernauts right now. If Panic was smart, he'd target that one which he can one-shot right now, and he will be doing it. Shoots it in the back, immediately ranks up. This harvester is probably going to be history. He's going to target more. I'm not sure where Nash is going. He's trying to chase the Marv, and he's realized, hang on a second, I am way, way, way out of where I need to be. Slingshot's coming down as well. They're obviously worried about hammerheads, which Panic had been constructing. I'm not sure what they're up to. Husks littered the battleground over here. This is a really weird and intricate fight right now. Still producing slingshots. No tungsten shell out of Nashington. He's got no Firehawks, by the way. What do you call it? Cyberstorm does have some Firehawks. He will be stratifighting. He's stratifighting right into the combat zone. He's only got 2. I don't think it's going to be enough to destroy that refinery. No, it is not going to be enough. Is he going to fly over some AA? No, there's actually nothing here, so he should be able to escape pretty cleanly. Hammerhead's coming in. They're unable to prevent him from reclaiming that husk, and now they're being pushed off. They actually belong to JonyCalcinha. He's forced to go in. He destroys both husks, but he needs to get out of there right now. He's going to go for the other husk, but he's losing hammerheads. He kills the engineer. He's going to lose. Oh my god, it's so lucky to lose just a single hammerhead there. Those 2 both in the deep red there. Nash could have done that a little bit better, but he probably, I mean, most people don't tend to mark them that much. Space Command gets sniped down here, and Cyberstorm has found undefended harvesters. There's actually no AA here at all, and JonyCalcinha is taking some pretty serious losses here. At the end of the day, there's actually no Tiberium here, so I'm not sure how much this is actually going to affect him, but in, of course, the long run, as the tib starts to regrow, that's really going to hurt. Shockwave comes down. Panic has a Marv out, but it's going to be history unless this Shockwave wears off pretty quickly. It does wear off. Can he get outside range? He's in heavy damage mode. The Juggernauts need one more shot. They need one more shot to take this out. One more volley. They're going to run forward. This is getting dangerous. Are they going to get that shot off? They do get the shot off. They smash it. It's dead. He's actually going to continue to push forward here now, Bloodhounds coming in with their slingshots here. They're actually going to get blown out of the sky before they can even land. Battle Marker over here as well. There's actually a Marv from JonyCalcinha over here. Completely cleans up the entire economy of Cyberstorm. Cyberstorm is just limited to an Air Force right now, but Panic is in so much trouble. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 Juggernauts here. There are 8 Juggernauts. He needs an answer. If they could just dislodge these slingshots, they might be able to attack it or assault it from the air. Oh man, they need like zone raiders. They need a bunch of zone raiders. They don't have them. Here comes the Orca Strike. Oh my god, that's going to be a money shot right on those Juggernauts. Look at the damage that it did to all those surrounding units, as well as taking out a single one. Looks like 3 of the Bloodhounds actually managed to land. How's that possible? But apparently they did. But look at all the Orcas. Cyberstorm just has so many. He's got hard points now, and Johnny's Marv is going to be history. He's got so many Orcas here right now. He must have 3 or 4 airfields of them. He has 3. He's got 4 airfields. They're not all completely full, but they're just about full. Oh my god, the drop pod. No, it's just building. Oh, we missed the zone raiders. I was just talking about it. I was like, he needs a bunch of zone raiders. All of a sudden, a bunch of zone raiders come out of nowhere. All the husks are destroyed. All the Juggernauts are destroyed. There's even a rig here, but that's going to be destroyed as well. And these zone raiders, one of them going actually veteran. I do know that some of the Juggernauts, some of the Juggernauts actually retreated to go deal with the Marv, but they didn't even need to. But that's actually incidentally saved them. Nash has 4 of these Juggernauts remaining. He's going to try to shoot down these husks from range. That Juggernaut's not quite sure if he wants to shoot at that. He's thinking about it. The other one is going to go down, but now this has left these Juggernauts exposed, and the Orcas are coming in. That's a lot of Orcas. They need like a supersonic airstrike. I'm just going to keep an eye on this one. There's actually quite a lot of turrets here. I don't think this is a good idea. There's 4 turrets here. They're not very powerful, but the Orcas don't have a lot of armor. He doesn't get the refinery. He committed to it, and I think he lost quite a lot there as well. APC's coming in. The Orcas will get out. I mean, it looks like there's still quite a lot of Orcas remaining. No AP ammo, surprisingly. That's Cyberstorm and Steve Nash both don't have AP ammo the entire game, and that's actually going to make it difficult to clean his infantry forces up here. JonyCalcinha actually able to produce out of this barracks now, just selling up. Panic is in a bit of trouble. There is a lot of Tiberium right there. In fact, there's more Tiberium there than anywhere else on the map. Cyberstorm has access to a decent amount of Tiberium, but he just doesn't have. He's got 3 refineries, just 2 harvesters, so that tells the story right there. Battle markers coming in. Looks like the Firehawks might be back in action here, unless there are. No, there are Juggernauts here, and Nashington is moving the MCV. This could be the death push here, and wow, it has been a really tight game. It looked like Panic and Panic was getting absolutely wrecked the whole game, and then they just kept coming back, and Cyberstorm has had a really tough time, and Nash has had a really tough time. Everyone's been struggling for some cash here, and now they're pushing into this field. The question is, Nash, he's not actually producing a refinery, which means he plans to end the game now. Battle markers over here. Firehawks, look at that. He's going to take out all the infrastructure from Johnny, so he can't build any of his own Firehawks. Takes out the airfields, takes out the tier 2. That means Firehawk's going to be a long way away. You've got to rebuild both those structures before you can do anything about that. And the AA just isn't powerful enough. They needed tungsten shell. They needed their own Firehawks. So there's too many Orcas that are getting away. There's Orcas getting shot down. But it's just not enough damage. They're not destroying enough of these guys here. He's got a few zone heads, actually. That's kind of what he needs. But he's got to watch out for the Firehawks because Cyberstorm still has a few of those floating around. And he's actually going to come in. He's got to watch out. The AP ammo is really powerful versus the Hammerhead. Someone's got tungsten shell there because I can see it firing off now. He's actually pulling back. He's got to be careful. Oh my god, supersonic airstrike. And that's going to be the end of Panic's defense. They actually shot down one of his own Firehawk Cyberstorm, unless that was Nash who casted that. Not 100% sure on all the damage that he's doing. This barracks is just going to reclaim those. Panic, I think, is history. He's got 2 structures left. He's 2 structures left, and he's been defeated. Will Johnny join him? I believe Johnny might be deciding to join him there in the afterlife, and he will be going down. So that was an interesting game. It was very bitsy, considering that it's a big map and there's a lot of Tiberium. You generally get a lot of huge armies there, but Cyberstorm just taking to the air, and at the end of the game, that air just rolled over the top of them. They didn't have any air upgrades at all, anti-air upgrades, JonyCalcinha and Panic, and they paid a pretty heavy price for not having those. They should have got them a lot sooner, and or at least kept their Firehawks around. None of them did that yet. The air basically won them the game for Cyberstorm and Nash. Nash wouldn't have got anywhere near as close without all those Orcas and Firehawks going across and just causing endless problems for him. So good combination there from Phoenix and Cyberstorm. JonyCalcinha did pretty good to get quite a number of forces out as well, but unfortunately not choosing the proper tech at the end of the game there. Panic almost saved his field, but unfortunately that Supersonic really ended the defense if they'd been able to defend a little bit better. But 326,000 to team number 1, which is going to be Cyberstorm's team, and Nashington and 302,000. So we've got 24,000 in favor of Cyberstorm and Nashington there. So there you go. Their favorite unit overall is actually an Orca. So that just goes to show how many Orcas more Orcas were built on their team than any other unit that was produced. So that tells you something there, considering that Nash actually got the most, 166,000. Panic probably would have been suffering, I'd imagine, 147,000. Not too bad, I guess, but at the end of the day, that was a really good game. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Stay tuned to my channel. I'm Green Zero, and I'm bringing some more videos as soon as possible.